If you were born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, the 29th, or if you have a life path 11 or a life path 2, you are a lunar child. What does this mean, Derek? This means that you are blessed with the gift of intuition, but the side effect is sensitivity. Twos are so intuitive that they literally cannot turn off their awareness of reality. Their intuition is so intense that no matter where they go, no matter what language people are speaking, no matter if they're interacting with an animal, a laptop, a computer, an apple, a human being, they're so aware of the energetic spectrum that they absorb everything and they integrate it into their subconscious mind. And if they can't find a healthy outlet for like all this emotional and energetic and radioactive activity that they're picking up inside of their auric field, then they can develop extreme depression, low self-esteem, mental illnesses, physical illnesses. They can develop an emotional imbalances where they're going crazy and they start acting like lunatics. But the term lunatics came from the being Lunar, who used to actually own the moon like millions of years ago. But that's another topic for another day. All in all, twos are very intuitive. They're extremely perceptive. They have a very powerful imagination and they're extremely creative. But if they cannot handle their awareness of other people's emotions and other people's thoughts and other people's feelings, if it becomes too overwhelming for them, they can't handle it. A lot of them will abuse their imagination, their creativity, and they use it to escape into an alternate reality or a fantasy or a mini-verse where they don't have to deal with the reality. And so this is why twos can develop addictions to substances, relationships, anime, movies, TV shows, food, music, anything that gives them video games, writing, anything that gives them an escape. And this is why twos make such great athletes and movie makers and such great artists and powerful speakers and writers or any type of creative or artistic or emotionally expressive career. And it's because they love escapism, because reality is so painful for them that a lot of them they'll just try to escape into a false reality. But as a two, you will only find success on the inside and on the outside when you accept reality for what it is. Twos are the realest people that you'll ever come across, and it's because they have to be in order to be mentally stable. You have to be in order to be mentally stable. And so as a two, you'll never be able to turn off your sensitivity. You'll always be aware of other people's emotions. You'll always be aware of the thoughts of others. And you'll always be aware of everything that's going on energetically in your environment. And this creates two's desire for peace. And so as a two, you'll have the greatest motivation when you're working towards a career where you're able to promote peace, balance, and harmony. Gandhi was a two. He promoted world peace. Twos love peace. Michael Jackson was born on the 29th. Same thing. He wanted to spread peace and harmony amongst the world. Michael Jordan was a life path. He was a life path 11. You know, he had one of the greatest basketball dynasties in history. Because twos and 11s, they thrive in collaboration because these people are very aware of the thoughts and the emotions of other people. And so they're really good at getting the most effective results out of a team. Michael Jordan's teammates may have hated him, but he brought the best out of them. Kobe Bryant is another 11. His teammates may have hated him, but they brought the best out of him. People may think Kanye West is another 11. People may think Kanye West is crazy and stuff like that. I think he's a little bit crazy too. But the fact that he has so much money and the fact that he's known by that much people shows the level of persuasion that he has on society, which means that he has some type of value. And so as a two, using the art of diplomacy can get you really far in this world. Hitler was born on the 20th. He was able to talk Germany into an entire war. Rihanna was born on the 20th. She was able to sing her way into becoming a billionaire. Same thing with Kanye West, who was a lifepath 11. Same thing with Juice WRLD, born on the 2nd. He was able to, sing his way into millions of dollars. And so 2s don't have to be materialistic. 11s don't have to be materialistic. All they have to do is just use their emotional intelligence to get what they want out of life. But they do the best when they're collaborating, when they're cooperating, when they're working as a team. The reason why 2s and 11s make such great musicians and artists is because these are cooperative energies. 2s, they sense their environment first and then they decide. A rapper or a singer feels the music first and then they create the lyrics based off of what they're downloading and what they're absorbing from the song. Then they choose the perfect lyrics for it. And they get so good at it to the point where they're able to pick the perfect song for the lyrics that they have, like Michael Jackson was able to do. But all in all, as a 2, your sensitivity, your persuasion, and your diplomacy are going to be your superpowers. Your ability to use your awareness of other people's emotions and thoughts will allow you to relate yourself to other people in a way that creates a connection and in a way that makes people trust you. 2s are able to relate one thing to another in order to establish a harmonious or meaningful connection with somebody else. Like Barack Obama. Barack Obama is another lifepath 11. He talked his way into literally running the country for 8 years. Minister Louis Farrakhan, born on the 11th. He preached his way into having millions of followers and being the head of the Nation of Islam. Same thing with Speed. Speed's another lifepath 11. He speeded his way into becoming a millionaire. Same thing with Aiden Ross, born on the 11th. He Aiden Ross his way into becoming a millionaire. 2s and 11s, that's taking an unorthodox way to success. They have to use their awareness of other people's emotions and thoughts. And then practice the art of persuasion, which is being able to use other people's emotions and their thoughts against them in order to get what you want. NBA Youngboy did the same thing. He's born on the 20th. The level of control NBA Youngboy has over the minds and the emotions of millions of people all over the world it's impressive. Alexander the Great, also born on the 20th. He had that same level of control over his army. And he produced one of the greatest armies of history. 2s and 11s have the ability to control other people without them actually knowing that they're in control. 2s are able to get what they want by using their awareness of other people's emotions and thoughts into their favor. Ruby Rose did the same shit. Ruby Rose was born on the 2nd. Same shit. As a 2 and as an 11, your life will be a reflection of your ability to persuade people and navigate your way around other people's emotions. Basically using your intuition and your emotional receptivity to get what you want. To book a reading or to access my numerology book, go to my website, isaiah47.net. You can also find that in the link in my profile bio. Well, have a great rest of your day.